Look at your ankles right now. Are they swollen? Do they feel heavy, like you're dragging around 2 bags of cement? Or maybe when you take off your socks at night, you see that deep, angry indentation ring carved into your skin. That isn't just water retention, and it's definitely not just part of getting old. That is your body waving a red flag. It's telling you that the plumbing system in your lower half is backed up. The blood goes down, but it's struggling to fight gravity to get back up to your heart. Here is the scary truth that most doctors don't have time to explain. If you ignore that heavy feeling, you are on a slippery slope. First, it's just swelling. Then, it's those spider veins turning into varicose veins. Then the skin starts to change color, turning brownish or purple. And the worst-case scenario, that stagnant blood sits there, pools and forms a clot, a deep vein thrombosis. And I don't need to tell you where that clot can travel, but take a deep breath, because we are going to fix this. You don't need expensive compression socks that take an hour to put on. You don't need more pills. You just need a wall. Today, I'm going to teach you the legs up the wall maneuver. It is an ancient technique backed by modern science that essentially flips the switch on gravity. We are going to drain that heavy fluid, lighten your legs, and get you walking on air again. Stick with me, because at the end, I'm also going to share the golden fluid rule that most seniors get wrong, which ruins all their progress. Before we get on the floor, or the bed, you need to understand why this is happening. Think of your body like an old house. Your arteries are the pipes bringing fresh, clean water down to the basement. But that's easy. Gravity does the work. But your veins, they are the drainage pipes that have to push the used water up from the basement to the roof. And here is the kicker. Your veins don't have a pump. Your heart pumps out, but it doesn't suck back. So how does the blood get back up? It relies on something called the muscular pump, specifically your calf muscles. Every time you walk, your calf squeezes the veins and shoots the blood up. But here is the problem for us folks over 60. We sit more. Maybe our knees hurt, so we walk less. When you stop moving, the pump stops, and when the pump stops, gravity wins. The fluid pools in your ankles like a stagnant swamp. So what are we going to do today? We are going to cheat. We're going to use gravity against itself. By putting your legs up the wall, you are turning the bottle upside down. You are giving your veins a vacation. For 10 minutes, gravity will pull that stagnant, oxygen-depleted blood out of your feet and rush it back to your core to be filtered and reoxygenated. It's like an oil change for your legs. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can't get down on the floor. If I get down, I might never get back up. I hear you, and I would never ask you to do something unsafe. So I'm going to show you 2 versions. Version A is on the bed. This is for beginners or anyone with stiff hips. Version B is on the floor. This is deeper, but only do it if you are confident. Let's start with the bed. Sit sideways on your bed with your hip touching the headboard or the wall. This is the trick. You don't lay down and then try to swing your legs up. That hurts your back. Instead, you pivot. As you lower your upper body down to the mattress, swing your legs up the wall in one smooth motion. Your butt doesn't need to touch the wall perfectly. If there is a gap, that's fine. Put a pillow under your hips if you need support. Comfort check. If your hamstrings, the back of your thighs, are screaming at you, scoot your butt away from the wall. Your legs don't have to be perfectly straight. A little bend in the knee is absolutely okay. The goal isn't to be a gymnast. The goal is to get your feet higher than your heart. That's the magic number, feet, heart. All right, are you in position? Get comfortable. Put a pillow under your head, close your eyes. We are going to spend the next few minutes here. I'm going to guide you through 3 micro movements to accelerate the drainage. For the first 2 minutes, do nothing, just breathe. Feel the heaviness leaving your feet. Imagine the fluid draining down your shins, past your knees, into your thighs, and pooling into your belly where it can be processed. You might feel a tingling sensation or a cooling sensation. That is good. That is movement. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Let gravity do the heavy lifting for once. Now let's help the process along. We are going to manually pump the second heart. Slowly, pull your toes down towards your nose. Feel the stretch in your calf. Hold for 2 seconds. Now point your toes up towards the ceiling like a ballerina. Feel the calf squeeze. Repeat this with me. Flex and point. Flex and point. We aren't rushing. This isn't a race. Every time you point, imagine you are squeezing a sponge, wringing out the old blood. Every time you flex, you are opening the sponge to let fresh circulation in. Keep going, nice and slow. Okay, relax the feet. Now rotate your ankles. Turn your toes inward so big toes touch. Then rotate them outward, in and out. Like windshield wipers on a car, this unlocks the ankle joint. Many of us have stiff ankles from shuffling when we walk. This gets the synovial fluid, the oil of your joints, moving again. If you hear a little pop or crack, don't worry. As long as it doesn't hurt, it's just gas leaving the joint. It's a good sign. Now, bring your feet back to stillness. Let them rest against the wall. By now, your feet might look a little paler than usual. That is excellent. That means the blood has successfully drained out. When you stand up later, fresh, oxygen-rich arterial blood is going to rush back in to fill that space. It's a rebirth for your tissues. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Okay, time to come back to earth. Do not jump up quickly. You will get dizzy. Bend your knees into your chest. Roll over onto your side like a baby. Rest there for a moment. Let your blood pressure normalize. Use your arms to push yourself up to a seated position. Sit on the edge of the bed for 30 seconds before you stand. How do your legs feel? Lighter, maybe a little tingle as the fresh blood rushes back down. That's the feeling of healing. Now remember, I promised you the golden fluid rule. Here is the mistake most seniors make. They see swelling, so they stop drinking water. They think, I have too much water in my legs, why would I drink more? This is exactly wrong. When you are dehydrated, your body panics. It thinks there is a drought. So what does it do? It hoards every drop of water it has, usually storing it in your ankles. Salt is the enemy. Water is the friend. If you want to flush the water out, you have to put water in. Aim for clear, pale urine. If it's dark yellow, go drink a glass of water right now. My friends, you don't have to accept heavy legs as your new normal. You were built to move. You were built to walk through the park, to chase your grandkids, to travel without pain. This wall exercise is your tool. Use it every evening while you watch TV or listen to an audiobook. Give your legs the relief they deserve. They've carried you this far. Let's treat them with a little kindness. Now, I want to hear from you. Try this tonight. Then come back and leave a comment telling me, did your legs feel lighter afterwards? I read every single comment because I care about your progress. And if you want to know what to eat to clean out those arteries from the inside, tap this video right here. I'll see you there. Stay strong and keep moving.